I believe there's no such thing as naturally good at maths. I believe that I succeeded in maths because I worked hard, I tried hard, and I was supported at home. I had extra support. My website is a collection of about 1,000 videos that I've made. I have at the moment around 20,000 YouTube subscribers in about 216 regions across the world. The feedback I get is my inspiration, really.
Hegarty Maths, you're an absolute hero. Thank you, sir.
His videos took me step by step through how to lay out the questions, what they meant, all keywords, and exactly how to get them marked.
Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.
Back to number 10, where Colin and his pupils had enjoyed the ultimate school trip. There was just time for one last photograph and one more big surprise.
Now, I've got a surprise for Mr. Hegarty, which I'm guessing is you. This is your What about that?
It's about people who have served their country and are now rebuilding their lives. It's about survival in the face of adversity and the strength of the human spirit. This programme follows the stories of a few, but mirrors the experiences of many.
Lance Corporal J.J. Chalmers is on a cycle training camp at Tedworth House.
Come on.
Thought getting blown up was the worst 3 minutes of my life. In the last 3 years, I've done well at getting back to being normal and being able to look after myself and do the sort of things that, you know, an average human being does. But not to be too arrogant about it, but I wasn't an average human being. I was a Royal Marine Commando. I was capable of a whole lot, and I pushed myself to the absolute limit.
My face was caved in. Well, it was hit by something around the size of half a house brick. Damaged my whole eye socket, flattened my face.
Warfare's a very exciting business until it all goes wrong.
Dave and his men were clearing a compound of IEDs when he stood on a 5-kilogram bomb.
There was no seconds warning, no chance to jump out of the way, anything like that. I was walking back, and then I was on the floor and my legs were in pieces. They were still attached, but they were mangled, and the skin had all spiraled off, and the muscle and bone sticking out all over the place.
Go! Both of Dave's legs were amputated above the knee.
We've had a catastrophic failure of the running blade. This snapped. This is now the 4th broken one. Very frustrating.
With only a few weeks left until the team trials, this is a major setback.
Just before we came into the studio, a kind friend handed this to me. Arromanches today attracts many, many people. In 1909, in this book about Normandy, it merits half a line.
And then for the rest of the day, it looks like there's a cool Mediterranean front coming in from the south.
Tonight I'm on a special mission, every inhibition out of sight. I'm gonna let my head come tumbling down the way it's never been done before.
When you see Clara in action, she was absolutely in control.
I never really got into the whole thing until I read Dave Stan's book.
The world was dealt a cruel blow this year when Justin Bieber's much-loved hamster, Pac, died of apparent chronic renal failure. I can't believe Pac died yesterday. He was one of the best hamsters that ever stepped foot onto this earth. Hashtag RIP Pac.
Who's a bigger twat? James Blunt or Robin Thicke? And I say, me, pick me.
The teacher asked her class who supported Southampton Football Club.
Wayne Rooney's asked for a transfer. David Moyes has asked him to put it in writing. That's the end of that one, then.
Now, Prime Minister, you've been celebrating this weekend. We saw you doing your reading at St Paul's this morning. How's this weekend been for you?
Well, it's been a mixture of things in my constituency, tiny village street parties, but where the whole village turns out and celebrates, and then these huge events here in London, like the Thames Pageant, and obviously the magnificent service at St Paul's. I mean, I think what we've seen, frankly, is the best of Britain.